Connie, wait up!
We can catch up with them if we hurry. Their trail's clear as day, Connie.
It's not their trail that I'm worried about. Do you understand what it is that we're actually doing here?
Getting Frogget back.
Maybe, if we're lucky. At the moment, we're just rushing headlong into one of the most dangerous places around, without even the semblance of a plan.
But if we catch up to them before Snowden Village...
Do you think we're gonna be able to hold our own against two of Papyrus's top dogs? Not to mention his own brother?
That guy with the red eye. Why didn't you guys tell me Papyrus had a brother?
Probably because we'd have to catch up with you first.
I'm sorry, Connie. I just got impatient.
I get it, youngin'. You're scared for Frogget, same as all of us. But we're not gonna help him any by barreling into anything half-ready.
Seems like that's basically all I've done since I woke up down here.
The underground's no easy place to survive, that's for dang sure. But do you understand that when I'm telling you it's kill or be killed down here, well, that may not be the approach you take, but that's the way everyone else is living.
Well, what about you? You've been looking after others since long before I came to the underground. I mean, probably. Unless I was lying there for a really long time.
I've had to make my own hard choices, boy. Don't you doubt that for a minute.
Everything okay over here? Doggo seems pretty worried when he hears tense voices.
Don't worry, Doggo. Just taking a bit of a breather. Everything's fine.
If fine means charging and headless of all else, I probably put the full idea in your head myself rushing off to Papyrus's puzzle like that. But we should at least go back to the cave, get some supplies.
Supplies? You mean weapons?
Yes.
You know I can't agree to that, Connie.
Stomping around through the forest unarmed was asking for danger enough. Going to the village? That's just insanity. You try talking some sense into him.
I know she means well, but...
But what?
But I know she's wrong. Even if we were prepared to use weapons against Papyrus and anyone who stands with them, we're hardly an elite fighting force. No way we could take on some royal guard with this motley crew of whatever we are. Connie told me Papyrus has a brother?
Sans.
Don't sound so excited when you say his name.
Trust me, he's not the sort of person to get excited about.
Is he more dangerous than Papyrus?
He's a different kind of dangerous. With Papyrus, at least you know what you're getting into. His games are as cruel as he is, and you can bet he's always trying to hurt you. I'm one of the few people he's actually okay to, but it's because he almost broke my stalk one time.
That's awful.
At least he doesn't think of me as a threat anymore because of it. But Sans? He's sneaky. He's as ruthless as his brother, but you never know what it is he's really after.
Is Sans part of the royal guard too?
Not exactly. No one really knows what he does besides running horrible errands for Papyrus.
Like coming all the way out here and getting Frogget out of that trap.
Yeah, Papyrus doesn't like to leave the village, so he sends Sans to do his dirty work. Lucky Sans didn't catch us, too.
Yeah, it's just... Ah, it's stupid.
What is it?
I could have sworn that Sans saw me back there. Like I thought he was staring directly at me. But then, nothing.
It's pretty dark here. Maybe he just thought you were a tree.
I'd have to be a pretty short tree.
Do you think he saw the necklace?
He must have known it was missing. The other two, those dogs though, they didn't seem to notice.
Yeah, that was weird. Doggerus and Doggermere are Papyrus's top agents.
Then that's even more strange, so they wouldn't be worried about it being gone.
Unless...
Unless what?
Unless it doesn't have any real power.
Let's just hope that's not the case. I mean, I can't get it to open, but maybe it's just stuck shut. I don't want to think we risked all that just to get one of the Froggets captured for nothing. Do you hear that?
No, but I can feel it in my roots. Something big's coming.
Everyone hide! What was that?
We're closer to Waterfall than the ruins now, so I can only imagine who that might have been.
Undyne. She must be coming to see him.
Oh no! Now we'll never get the Frogget back.
Undyne? Do Papyrus and Sans have a sister you guys haven't told me about?
Oh, wouldn't that just beat all?
Undyne runs the Royal Guard closer to New Home, where Asgore lives.
Asgore, he's the king of the underground, right?
He made Papyrus and Undyne co-leaders of the Royal Guard a long time ago, when he stepped up security throughout the entire underground.
And Papyrus didn't mind?
Mind? Papyrus wasn't even on the Royal Guard before then. Undyne was the leader first, just happened that they got along. Lucky thing they do too.
How so?
If they hated each other, they'd probably set the whole underground on fire trying to unseat each other.
Fantastic. So now there's really no hope of getting into Snowden Village and getting Frogget back, is there?
Actually,
What is it, Doggo?
I don't want to make trouble or anything, but when Undyne comes to the village, she and Papyrus usually have a bowl of spaghetti and grillbies. So, unless they're planning on taking the Frogget there too.
The castle will be empty.
Empty doesn't mean unguarded.
But that'll sure make things easier. How big of a castle are we talking?
Not big, but if you thought that trap in the forest was hard...
You guys should stay here.
And leave you to go in there on your own.
Not likely.
If I'd been quicker on figuring out that puzzle...
It might not have made a lick of a difference. He told the Frogget to wait, and he didn't. So there's no use what-ifing about it now.
Are you saying we should leave him there? What about your sister? If we can even find out anything about what happened to her.
Then so much the better. But to be thinking you can just sashay into the village and make nice with everyone, now that's a laugh.
How about this? We go to Snowden Village, but we go in sneakily. And as soon as you give the word, Connie, we retreat. That way, you're not all blindly following me. Does that make sense?
I suppose. But don't go blaming me if I call this whole thing off just a few minutes in.
Fair enough.
I suppose they won't be looking for anyone coming from this side of the village either. Waterfall's even more dangerous than the village, or so I heard.
Well, with Undyne running things over there, now that's not too surprising.
So we're agreed then.
Ready when you are, Corey.
Doggo?
I guess I can smell if anyone bad's coming. But if the other dogs find me...
They'll have me to deal with. I'll be right beside you the whole time. Frogget?
Ribbit.
I guess that's a yes. Come on, Doggo.
Okay, Corey.
You sure they won't smell him? If Papyrus finds a human, and in the village itself to boot...
His soul's too weak. I don't know why. It's like falling into the underground hurt his soul somehow. I don't think any monster would be able to tell he's human right away. I couldn't tell. You still think he's...
Maybe his soul was hurt when he fell down. Maybe before then. I don't know. Whatever the case, we can't let Papyrus and Undyne or any of them get their paws on him. Sans most of all.
Corey said Sans couldn't see him back there at Papyrus's puzzle.
Couldn't see him or pretended not to?
But why would Sans pretend not to see Corey?
I don't know, but it's not out of the kindness of Sans' heart, if he even has one. Let's get a move on. If the kid had his way, he'd probably just walk right into the dang village handing out hugs. That's them, alright. Papyrus and Undyne. If they were normal folks, I'd almost say they were on a date.
Don't let Alphys hear you saying that.
Flower Child, if Alphys was near enough to hear me saying anything, I'm sure I'd have far more pressing things to worry about.
Okay, so where's the castle? Oh, I thought when you said castle it was gonna be, homier or something.
It used to be a normal house, but on top of all the expanding Papyrus did above ground, so to speak, it's bigger than meets the eye. The dungeon's the biggest part, and that's fully under the earth, probably right beneath our paws this minute.
Don't suppose it has a back door?
Even if there is, the guard upon the ramparts are sure to be watching the front and back of the castle.
Okay, so maybe there's a way to get in on one of the sides. Let's take a closer look.
Carefully.
Look, this window is perfect. It's already ajar.
That makes me nothing but nervous.
What if Papyrus left it open on purpose?
Then that's a risk we're gonna have to take. I mean, if the Frogget's life is in danger...
You said you'd stay right beside me, Corey.
I did, buddy, but I may need to hop down in there for just a few minutes. Think you'd be okay for just a few minutes?
I don't know.
I know it's scary, Doggo, but it's not fair to ask anyone else to.
Ribbit!
Frogget? Not again. Why can't you guys just stay put?
Ribbit, ribbit.
Sounds like he's found something.
Doggo, if Connie stays with you while I go down there for just a minute, would that be okay?
Well, I mean, I guess so.
Connie will take really good care of you. Won't you, Connie?
You stay right here with me, pup. You, me, and the flower will hang tight until Corey comes back with the Froggets.
I'll be right back up as soon as I can, Doggo. Whoa.
What is it?
Nothing.
Ribbit!
Hang on. I've got to move away from the window to find Frogget. It's so empty down here.
Ribbit! Ribbit!
There you are, little buddy. Looks like you're in there pretty good. Any chance you could slip through the bars?
Ribbit!
Thought not, but it was worth a shot, right? Maybe if I put this near it. Maybe it's magical or something.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh! You must be Sans.
And you're a human, which makes it odd to find you here, to say the least.
In your brother's dungeon?
Yes, although I specifically meant finding you outside of the cells, rather than in one.
Uh-huh.
Don't get me wrong, that's perfectly fine with me. Only, my brother probably won't be so understanding.
Yeah, but he isn't here right now, is he?
No. However, since he's returning from his dinner with Undyne early, he'll be back in a matter of moments.
Taking an awful long time down there.
Papyrus!
Hurry up, kid! Papyrus is coming back!
I don't think he can hear you.
So you're just gonna chuck me and my friends into these cells like some reward for your brother?
Hardly. Regardless of what the rest of the underground may believe, I still have certain redeeming qualities.
I'm not leaving here without the Froggets. Both of them.
Done.
If you were just gonna let him go, why did you stop me?
For you, a stranger to my brother's magic, that would have meant death.
But won't he know you were responsible?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But I'm sure my brother will have something else to distract him soon enough.
If he so much as looks past the trees, he'll see us.
Just stay here and don't move, whatever you do.
Hush now, Doggo. You be quiet, you hear?
What's this then? Is that a weed I spy growing in my fair township?
Oh, hey there, Papyrus.
That's Captain Papyrus to you.
Sorry about that, Captain.
I've just thought of a new little game. And wouldn't you know, I think you're just the flower for the job.
Oh, yeah?
It's called She Loves Me, She Loves Me Not.
Wait, no.
I don't understand.
Nor would you, human. And for now, you don't need to. All you need to do for now is to stay hidden.
You're helping me?
I'm helping many in the underground. There's a tower to the north of here where the Ice Wolf used to live. Stay there, and I'll send for you when it's safe.
Whoa. More magic.
Corey, you rescued the Frogget. What happened down there?
Where's Flowey?
Let's move.
What happened?
Papyrus, you are back yet? Wanted to buy some time.
Can you walk?
I think so.
Good, because we've got to move.
Fastest way back to the cave's gonna be...
No, not back to the cave. We have to go to the Ice Wolf's tower. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, we passed it on the way here. Why?
Because that's what Sans told me to do.
Sans?
Corey, what did I tell you? Of any creature in the underground, he's the least trustworthy.
Yeah, but he also helped us escape. If he was bad through and through, he would have just taken me and the other frog prisoner instead of releasing someone, right?
It's not that simple. Whatever Sans has planned, going to the ice tower is only a piece of it. You have no way of knowing that whatever he's really up to doesn't end with all of us down there in cells instead of just the one of us. You yourself said he saw you in the forest. He knows you have the necklace, whatever that's worth.
I know, but...
No! Find the frogget!
We have to run.
Close down the portals! No one enters or leaves until the frogget is recaptured!
We don't have a choice, Connie.
Fine, but on your own head be it.
This way.
I'm so sorry, Sans.
Never you mind, my dear. I found the human child, and everything is proceeding accordingly.
I should have never let him escape.
No, but that's over now. The boy is precisely where he's meant to be.
At least we're safe, right?
We're in a right mess now and no mistake. Trapped in Snowden Village, a stone's throw from Papyrus's own castle. We never should have come.
I know it seems that way, but we got the froggets back and...
Ribbit.
I mean, we couldn't just leave them.
Maybe. But so far you've been lucky, Corey. Sooner or later you're gonna have to make a hard choice.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh yes, Toriel. He is exactly where we need him.